As the death toll continues to climb, local advocates standing in solidarity with Palestine are demanding an immediate ceasefire, humanitarian aid to Palestine, an end to the siege, and end arms funding to Israel. But a recent peaceful protest met with locked doors. Marianas for Palestine collective members trying to deliver a statement to Congressman Jim Moylan's office last Tuesday, only to find the building was locked down. After 15 minutes of waiting and multiple calls to the office, a staffer came down to receive the statement.
Do you see that the Congressman gets this? This is the statement. It has an extensive list of organizations from Guam and the rest of the region. And also it has various news articles that are attributed to the statement, as well as the list of names, over 7,000 so far dead. And actually it's over 11,000, so this list is up to date. And so we need the Congressman to speak out against this war and call for a ceasefire immediately.
Moylan's chief of staff, Bobby Shringi, says the building's landlord decided to lock the doors to protect its occupants and to avoid confrontation.
It actually was a decision by the landlord of the building, but it was after a discussion that we had with her to make sure that everybody is safe. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to put apples and orange comparison to the group that is protesting here to what we've first had experienced there in DC, but there are numerous protests that have been ongoing for the last several weeks with groups who have supported a very similar position of this group last week. And unfortunately, they have not been very friendly.
But Protegi Texans Monica Flores telling KUAM the people they locked out were a small group of 4 young students who remained calm and respectful.
Instead of coming to meet with these young voters and with our community, the staff hid in their office. What more is that Moylan failed to report to local media that he joined the pro-Israel march in D.C. just hours away from our protest. The march he attended was headlined by white supremacists and anti-Semite televangelist John Hagee. Attendees made incessant calls for Israel to keep bombing Gaza and destroy Palestinian lives, to, quote, finish them off, unquote. Just reading the racist signs of the protesters at that march, it is clear that Jim Moylan attended a march that was obviously a celebration of war and war crimes.
The delegate, meanwhile, telling KUAM he stands with U.S. ally Israel.
We stand with the nation. We support Israel. Mm-hmm. Now, the best way to do that, of course, is diplomacy. President Biden had his conversation as well going on with that. So moving forward, a lot of better things are done than the killing of some. There's information that was provided for congressional members and videos that we've seen that is it's terrible. Okay? So to avoid all that, that's very important. And our peaceful way is to stand with the ones that represent the peace of democracy, and that's where we stand as well.
Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.